And my mom had a conversation with me, and she said, Kacey, you need to go back to school. You need to you need to go back and revisit that. And as long as you're trying to do something with your life, we have your back 100%. I was back at home with my parents with two daughters. I was actually considering the Job Corps. And I was right at the point of not qualifying because of my age.
Mm.
Like a few months away from not being able to go to Job Corps. And I received um, a letter from Calhoun and saying, stating that I could not qualify or I could not be in the surgical tech program. That's what I wanted to do
Mm-hmm.
primarily. And I was like, well, what am I going to do? That's really something that I wanted to get into. So I was trying, you know, and they was like, it's, for a year, it's backed up for a year, the list is. So
Okay.
they put me on the waiting list. And I said, well, what I'm going to do for a year? What am I going to do? And I said, okay, look at something that I could get a short certificate in during a year. And I looked at the computer information systems program, and I saw a office assisted certificate that I could get for a year. So I said, okay, well, I'll just start there and wait for for the placement to happen, to come open for me to start the surgical tech program. And I started, and I was crying the first couple of weeks of class. I felt so out of place because during that time when I started in 2002, it was the onset of technology.